Good evening, my jolly people. Welcome to Global Entertainment News. And today we are taking the hottest topic, which we call your opinion. You will join us today as our followers to tackle this hottest topic that is going on in Nigeria, and we would like your opinion on this. Send your messaging in our WhatsApp contact and also interact with us on our social media. And today's topic is next of kin and Nigerian banking system scam. So today's topic we are going to be talking about the many people don't understand the legal role of next of kin, and it's important to recognize that it typically designs an emergency contact, not an automatic beneficiary to financial assets and property. To ensure proper distribution of your estate, always redesignate named beneficiary in your contact and consider drafting a valid will. Lack of clarity on this issue often causes unnecessary disputes on proactive planning with legal advice of extension. This is the topic we are going to be taking today, talking about the next of kin in Nigerian banking system. And today, those that are joining me on the studio is
Steven.
and thank you very much. So one of the Nigerian activists, let me say, a social media just talk about it and says that Nigerian banking is dubious. Be wise. Be informed. So many next of kin is useless in the bank. The real thing needed in the bank is for you to die today. Your next of kin will not have any access to your money in your account. So many Nigerians think that their next of kin is the automatic heir to their account. But the truth is that if your next of kin is not a beneficiary to your account, and you don't have a written will to determine that person's legitimacy, the person will not have access to that money at all. Your bank will have to go through a process and called a legal probate. My viewers, what do you think about this?
You see, the lack of transparency and clarity in Nigeria bank inheritance procedure have led unnecessary complications and financial losses to grievance family. Like, why will you say the next of kin can't inherit the money
You know,
of the dead person?
this thing was never, how will I, this thing was never in any notice to most of Nigerians before.
Okay.
They actually think that their next of kin is an automatic heir to their wealth when they pass away. That is why, yes, that everybody talks about. I was expecting the Nigerian bank to actually give it a light in this, like explain it to all those people that are coming to open bank that if you are going to have it, make sure that there is a name of a beneficiary, because in case anything happen now, the person that you send money to most will be the one to actually claim your wealth, even if the person knows you or not, and then they find that person as a beneficiary. All that person needs is just a court order and says I'm a beneficiary to this person, so I'm not good.
But next of kin refers to person who is entitled to inherit a deceased property now.
Sorry, no, it's actually an emergency contact.
Well, but I expect our banking system to
Yes,
have this
throw
to
more
have
light.
this clarification about this, because most people in the country, most banking system will always tell you, okay,
Your next
fill
of kin,
this
your
next of kin to this account. Why, when they know that this thing is just for to know the kind of relationship you have with to clarify if there's an emergency or something, it's not for the beneficiary aspect. They should have made it clear.
yeah,
Probably, okay,
transparency.
this place, your beneficiary, if anything happens to you. That's why most insurance company will have it, will make it clear to you. You will know that this thing, this is for this is for this, this is for that.
Exactly.
But I don't know why bankers will believe, or the banking system will believe that, okay, this is the best way to them. I don't, maybe they feel
Yeah, there are so many people
Mhm.
that, so many families now that even their disease, they can't even get access to it. The next of kin itself cannot even get
if the
access to
banking
it.
system are not being dubious about this, they should have made it clear to the public, because most people that have died, most of the deceased people we have that owns a lot of money in the bank, the money will just be sitting there in their account.
Accumulating there.
Sometimes they will see that there's a particular money in the bank that nobody has touched for more than 5 years, more than 6 years, 10 years. This bank they will make use of the money.
Exactly.
They will use the money to give out loan, use the money to give out this, give out that,
And then
they
they are
will now
gaining
make
from
money
it.
from it.
Hear this out. Kindly use your platform from a social media who made itself anonymous. Kindly use your platform to help create this awareness. I know it says it's often by Nigerian men don't listen. I used to work in this banking sector and there are countless cases of this. But if men can speak to someone they trust, at least it will help. My friend, a mid-level manager, just did a report of 951 million total sum of belonging to Nigerian men. 9 of them who have passed away since last year, their family aren't aware of the money in a nutshell. And young bankers are keep coming together to japa with this money. Please, your platform is large enough. Tell young people, let someone know.
Yes, because this is very for this man to come out and say, okay, this is the best way for him to let the public know about this, because it's the way I'm seeing this thing. I think this is where the banks are seeing their money from, because you wake up today, you see a bank open a branch here, open another branch here.
It's not even about
Is it with our 10 naira, 20 naira, this 15 naira they are moving every month, every transfer they are using to build those banks, equipping those banks with everything they have.
Sure.
But I don't know where that money will be coming from. You are paying salary every month. You are a bank alone can have more than 60 staffs.
Yeah.
You are paying this staff every month. You are opening a new branch somewhere else. You are cost of electricity, cost of feeding, fuel and everything. Inside how much? So I believe this is where this money is coming from. This is money. The income they are seeing from these people is what they are using to last now.
Nigerian, I would say that Nigerian are how will I even put it? Let me say Nigerians mostly don't want it to take into correction because we are too in forward for most of the things that we needed to take. There's a form that there's a bank you go and then when they give you form to open, you're going to see where you needed to fill form for a disability and then all that, and even fill a form for death form and all that. But most Nigerians will think that why will I fill a form for that? And then that actually stand in particular, and then in case something happened, that form that you needed to fill is going to be particularly means that if I die, this is the person that is going to inherit this.
But not all forms
let
have
me
that.
tell you.
Yes,
Let me
Not
tell you.
all banks have those.
No banks will tell you to
To
fill
fill debt forms. No banks.
maybe
you're going to request for it. You're going to request for it.
almost see 50%,
You're going to
70% of
request for it.
Nigerians are layman. Not everybody understand the banking system, and this
Yes.
is what the banking system are using to manipulate most people in the country.
Yeah.
It's very very simple. Make this thing clear to people. Let them understand that this next of king is not for this. This
Exactly.
is for
They
this.
should do it. Why filling the form? Sef, there is no beneficiary something there at all. Only the next
No,
of
there's
kin.
no beneficiary.
If that time comes now where some a disease and the family comes now start claiming the money, that's when you see the bank
You
come
have to
outside.
go.
They'll start using
You have to lawyer up. You have
they'll
to.
start using legal this thing to
Oh my
stress you,
God.
Yeah.
and you can't fight them because they have this money. They have lawyers they can call. If you are a layman and probably someone's father has like 2 million in the account, and see, not everybody will know the particular amount of
It's
the
inside
father
the
and mother.
account. Yeah.
You can't know the particular amount that is there. Just like this case now, few people 900 and something million.
951
If
million.
I have 50 million in my account today, probably I receive an unusual amount today, and somebody kills me because of this money, and the money is in my account. My parents does not know, my friends does not know, my family does not know. This money now belongs to the bank.
Yeah,
Exactly.
now imagine
It's
all
because
the effort, like everything has
everything
gone
has
As long as
to
you are
waste.
working for
So
them.
that was actually the reason why we needed to make most of the Nigerian aware that your next of kin is not actually an automatic inheritance to your assets in the bank. So I'm going to be asking this question: what is exactly legal definition of next of kin in the context of financial and properties matters? What do you think?
You know, in Nigeria, next of kin refers to the person, like I said, who is entitled to inherit a deceased person property.
Okay.
That's what the next of kin means. Usually in the absence of a will. Do you get?
Yes.
The next of kin is typically determined by the deceased person's family. When they say, okay, put your next of kin, is it your mother you want to put? Is it your father you want to put? Is it your sibling's name or your cousin name that you want to put there? Do you understand? The relationship you have with them will make you use one or two person for your next of kin.
Yes. But at the same time, most people, married couples, some of them wanted to use their children, even when it's still a 9 year old or young. And then this thing does not make the person an automatic
Enable.
to actually inherit your assets.
Nobody knew.
Exactly. That is what
Nobody knew.
Nigerian.
All of us, if we want to go and open a bank account, they'll give us a form to fill. The next thing we see is next of kin. No beneficiary name, nothing, nothing. It's when you transfer, they'll be like, do you want to use it as a beneficiary? Yes or no. If you want to use it as yes, you put yes. If you don't want to, you put no. Nobody knew that it is beneficiary that will receive your money when he or she is dead.
Okay. And my next question is going to be, how can someone ensure their assets are properly distributed to their desired beneficiary?
See, if the banking system makes this thing clear to people, we'll be able to understand this
Yeah,
thing
we
better.
understand better.
Because now, how we are going to know this now? Most people don't know. Even me now, I'm being. Let me say, I'm just getting to know about this. I've been in the dark for so many years. I
All
never
of
knew
us,
that
Nigerians,
this
except those
actually.
working at the bank. Nigerians,
But
except those working at the
these
bank.
bankers will not come outside and tell. Even the cashiers
Yeah.
that are in charge of the withdrawals and transfer, most of them don't know about this thing.
They might
The
not
people, the
know.
people that eat up these things are the bank managers, the GM, the person that manages the bank, probably your account manager. This
Exactly.
some account managers will know that this person is dead. They won't say anything because they have access to
To
bring
which
out the money.
account? Yeah.
You can call your bank manager where you are. Please help me send money to so person. Yeah, this person be coming to you, send money to person. The bank manager have access to it because it's your bank manager. Once the bank manager knows that this person is dead now, or probably is dead, but
It's a low key stuff they will
and
get.
and he knows that this person does not have a child. Most bankers will know that the family does not have a child, or the child is not in Nigeria, is somewhere, or the child is 6 years, a minor. This money, before you know, few is out of that account.
So how can a Nigerian that has already deceased share its assets properly among his children, even when the bank is still involved in this?
If a disease is dead, you can't share the money again.
No, Nigeria
can
they
share
can
it,
go
but
back to the bank. They should claim their worth. And if the bank does not want to give them, they should be like, okay, now you said next of kin. We did not feel beneficiary for, right?
I think that has to go when that is the where important case has to come in, a lawyer, because the family needed to lawyer
Won't you
up.
spend money
Let me
on
tell
that
you,
Yes, I
lawyer?
know it's going.
What of someone that does not have the money to
let me
I
tell
know
you,
you're
hire
going
a
to
lawyer?
you're going to
even though you
spend
have a
money on
lawyer, even though
but
you have a lawyer,
at the same time you needed to lawyer up at this moment so that everything that is directed to you, you have to have it from
see,
the
even
bank.
though you have a lawyer, the bank will always win that
No, if you
case.
have
No, they won't
if you
win the
have a
case
good lawyer,
I tell you, the bank will win that case because this thing is you
unless
do you
unless
know do you
if you
know
have a
do you
good
know do you know
lawyer,
what it takes to sign a contract? Once you've tendered your signature there, you see that form you filled. If the bank wants to use it against you, they will use it against you because they will tell you you read our terms and conditions. They will use that word next of king against you. What do you want to do?
it's not a matter of
If
using
the
the
bank
word
use that word next of
the
king
only
against you,
the only
you
time
can't do
the
anything.
only time the bank will win is when the family does not know that this
he or
certain
she
amount
has
of
exactly.
money
If they know the
existed in
certain amount in the bank,
See, let me tell you,
there is no way.
nobody will know the certain amount. Even your husband sef or your wife, you can't know the certain amount in their account until something happens. You will not know because some people are even dying. The disease sef is still receiving transfer. You've not seen a case where someone that has died is going to still
And because
receiving
they don't know
transfer.
he or she is dead. They did not know. Nobody knew.
Someone that has a shop, probably the boys are in the shop, something happened to the person on the road. The person see the go dey
do
see
you,
the
do
because
you,
as far that shop is going,
do
person still
you
receive
do you
transfer.
know that it's quite illegal for the family to actually before the disease, before the person has to die, he has to take something like a prebate.
You
A
see, the best
probate who
advice.
helps them to determine who gets the money in your account, because that is when the bank has no right to claim your wealth.
But a layman person might not know about this.
This is
It is we that will know. The banks know. But a layman, all they want to do is just let me open a bank. Shebi is to be receiving money, doing transfer, sending in
There are
and
some
sending
people that
out.
don't even want to open a bank account this time
Exactly.
around
So who knows
because
about
this,
a
this, this,
probate debt form?
this is the
Who
reason
knows
why
about it? A
this
payable
is the
bond
reason
debt
why some
form.
people run into joint accounts, they run into
Mm-hmm.
dormant account, they run into current account. The most people that suffer this are those people running savings account. because you can withdraw anything and the bank believe they can do anything to you.
Okay.
If you have a current account, there are so many documents you have to fill before you even have it. If you don't have less than 100k, you can't have less than 100k, you can't even open a current account. So all these things, I believe the bank needs to explain further,
Exactly.
give us a good reason, let us understand these things very well before they. If not, we'll just keep having these
And
issues.
whenever anybody wants to come and okay, I want to open the bank, they should make sure that the form is available. It is now the person's choice. Do I want to fill it? Am I not filling it? Do you understand? They should make all those forms available. It is your choice to fill it if you like it or not.
And my next question, what steps should individual take to avoid dispute over their assets after death?
Well, it's like we said earlier, have a will, have a will. Because if you have a will, all these issues will not come up at all. It won't come up at all. But people are always scared. Most people think when you go to the bank and say you want to make a will, that means you are calling death. Nigerians are good with superstitions. They believe, if I go to the bank now, I tell the bank now, I want to
He or
write a
she is
will. I want to
ready
write a
to
will on my
die.
account. Even the bank manager or the bank asks you, sir, are you sure you are not under any, or you are not being, how do they put, which word will I use? You are not being threatened. The first ask you, I hope you are okay, sir. Nobody's threatening you. Because everybody has that mindset that if you want to write something, probably you have
Something is
a health
happening.
issue or you are about to die. If you start, the best thing for us to do now is you are opening an account, give me a will form. If you want to open an account, give me a will form. That's the best. That's the only thing I believe can solve all these issues for now.
Individuals should create a comprehensive estate plan, like will, beneficiary designation, and trust. And they should try to go to, like he said, they should go to bank regularly to check up on their will. If they need to correct, if they need to change, if they need to add more, if they need to subtract, you understand? When they go regularly, they will know if something is coming up or not. It's not probably you just did a will after 4 years. You don't even check the bank, you don't do anything. They will change.
I don't even
I
though
swear I got
the
you.
bank are good at taking people's those diseased money and they're
Mm-hmm.
not allowing it. I don't think that they are going to be able to change the will after being filled.
Who says so? That the family do not know. It's only him that knows about the
What
will.
if the
That's
family
why it
knows?
is good when you do will. When you do your will, you do a video.
Okay.
You know, at least the video will talk. The video is the evidence. But instead of but you putting the will on the
I think it's
paper.
also good to actually go with one family member so that
Thank
it can
you.
be of a witness with
Exactly.
everything that is happening there.
Exactly. But some people don't want the family member to know. So they
Anybody
rather do
to,
videos.
to write a will, if you have a third party in a will, you are taking a big risk.
Yeah.
Having a third party in a will.
Mm-hmm.
There should only be a two party, you writing your will
And
and
the
the
person.
person, the second person that is going to sign for you that this is, or probably a lawyer or a legal practitioner, that this person will, you are here, you are the one that made this form for me, I was the
Yeah.
one that signed. There will be an understanding. But if you have
Lawyer
a
is the
third party,
best
if you have a third
decision.
party in your will, you are
That's
taking a
problem.
very big risk. Because if you take probably your sister or your brother or anybody, that person you take there will be the one, okay, be careful, your daddy has made a will. The way you are behaving, if anything happens to your daddy, you will not see anything. Before you know,
Everything will pass.
it's close.
Wow, that is enough. So, what procedure do banks follow when a person passes away without a will or named beneficiaries?
If the banks are really genuine, transparent in everything they do, they should know that okay, if someone is deceased already and the family, this person has died, you should know, the bank should know that this person has a family. It's just very simple. Come with your birth certificate that okay, I'm the one that gave birth to this person. This is my, probably if you have a marriage certificate, you can come with it that you have a wife.
And death certificate
No,
to the bank
the death certificate is not even important again. It's less important because
is important
they
so that the bank can know that this person you are coming to
they know the person
is
is dead
truly
already.
dead, and then
No,
no, the bank will need a death certificate.
if this case happens, there will be someone the bank will send to go and confirm that this person is dead.
Yeah.
And they still need a death certificate
That's
as
why I
well.
say the death certificate is less important because if you go and confirm already, so what's the need of the death certificate?
When they see the dead person alive,
So
like real life as it should be.
what the bank needs to understand is that get the birth certificate of the person's children, the marriage certificate. That's why most people are always want to court marriage. Court marriage, you the only married that will tell you that who probably marry. Some people go village, just go carry wife, put for house. do traditional marriage, they fit no do white wedding again. Most of these people, they are the ones that face this issue the most. You have a birth certificate of your children, the marriage certificate of your wife. If you take this to the bank, legally the bank knows that this person is your wife, this person is your child. They should just easily transfer the money to them. It's not the bank's money, it's the family's money. Give it to them.
Exactly.
So
Nigerian banks
the
don't
So
way,
without
even.
a probate form, they can't do this.
yes, there will be a probate form to it. That is when the family members are in seat already. Let the bank know that this person is the son of this person is the daughter of this person, this is my wife. There are some issues that won't happen if the man has more than one or two or three wives. Let them sit down together, talk about this. Let's know how much is in this person's account. If one person is, if there's an eldest son to it, oh yeah, that's where, to avoid all this issue, there should just be a will. A will always avoid all these issues.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he said everything. You should have you should go through a process of probate.
Exactly, and let Nigeria Bank at least try their best and assist those people that their family, the disease, they should assist their family as well. Money is not easy to come by this time, and then opening a bank, and at the end of it, you just your family does not even know. The young men as well, they have to make sure that they inform their family about wherever they keep money and make sure there is a will. Nigeria is used to all those things that, well, so far say my money don't dey inside bank, jare, if anything. So Nigeria needed to put more effort and in educating ourselves around, because the layman will not understand it.
Yeah.
And the dispute between next of kin and beneficiary is often misunderstood. Next of kin, primary and emergency contact used for administrative purpose, such as notifying someone in case of an emergency, illness, or death. Being a next of kin does not guarantee automatic right to inherit property or assets. Beneficiary, a person significantly named in a will, trust, or insurance policy to receive assets upon the death of the owner, legal entitled to the assets or property as stipulated in relevant legal documents. So next of kin is about relationship and notification, not legal entitlement. Beneficiary as designated. Recipients of assets with legal banking through documentation always consult legal advice to ensure clarity on asset distribution. Hope my fellow Nigerians are well now that your next of kin is not automatic about your asset. It's not going to be the automatic to claim your assets, even if you don't die. Bank will still question, say, who be the beneficiary of your account. So thank you all for joining us today, and make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Join us next week for another episode of Your Opinion. Thank you.